Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching Cobra Kai. This is episode 7 of season 4. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the series so far. Thanks so much for all the engagement on the YouTube channel and the Patreon. You guys are absolutely amazing. It means so much, so I really do appreciate it. Last episode was really interesting. You know, we seen Hawk. He pretty much said that he's done with karate now. You know, after being pretty much humiliated by Cobra Kai, he kind of felt like he wanted to distance himself. Well, Dimitri Komi was telling him, look, you're my brother. You was the one that introduced me into karate. You're the one that helped me gain confidence. It made me stronger. It's got me a girlfriend. And regardless of whether you got the Hawk or not, you're still Eli, you're still a great fighter. I need you to come back, and I want you to come back. And that's what he done later on in the episode. He get the numbers back up for Miyagi-Do. You know, the numbers have been low recently because the gyms have been split. And new rules have been released for the All Valley tournament. Now, instead of just having one main, main goal, it's now split up into intergender. So now you've got female competing, you got males competing, and also they said that there's sports in between as well, like karate chopping blocks and stuff like that. All different little things that you could do skill, and it's all point based. And the team, the dojo that acquires the most points throughout this whole tournament is declared the winner. So technically, you could lose the All Valley male, win the All Valley female, and come like second in the skills, and pretty much add all your points together, you come top. So you don't have to win every sport, which is really interesting now. The playing field is open and wide, and everybody can compete. Now, what's interesting is Sam. She's still obviously hating Tori. Now, Tori, she's actually took the advice of Melissa, of Sam's mum, and she's extended a request for help. You know, she was told that you'll be pleasantly surprised that if you're in some distress, like if you extend it and ask for help, that who would come and actually aid you. Well, she done that. She actually knocked on her house. She went in, she asked for help. She was saying, look, mate, she wants to go back to school. She wants to get her life back on track. I know Sam's there, but I promise her I'll stay away from her. And, you know, Sam walked in there and Sam wasn't happy. She was arguing. She was saying, mate, look at all this stuff that she's done to the family, to the Cobra Kai, to all my friends, and you think that she's just going to walk in and be left in school? What about me? What about my feelings? She got me scared. She put me on the back foot. She was attacking me with nunchucks. You know, she's the one that's put my life on the line pretty much, and the one that scared me. You're only thinking about your own feelings, but what about mine? Interesting approach. You can kind of understand where she's coming from. Then she went to meet a friend in Muta Santa Monica, or Barbara or something. Do you remember the girl with the glasses? And you know, well, I think she had blonde hair or sprayed like golden in when she was in Cobra Kai. Now she's not in it, but she went there. She was speaking to her. She gave her some good advice. She was saying, when I first started my school, there was a girl there that was in the form. Now I could tell that she was going to be a little bitch, and she was going to pick on me. The same old story in every school that I go to. But guess what? Cobra Kai, Johnny Lawrence's, actually it's not, it's Eagle Fang now, but Cobra Kai, Johnny Lawrence's advice always sticks with you. You can apply it to life. I struck first, mate. Instead of waiting for her to come and pick on me, I went over, I told her that she had nice sneakers, even though I didn't think she did. And instead of her actually bullying me, yeah, she embraced me. I asked her to show me around, and now we're like besties. So I took the approach. Cobra Kai's in, like, you know, like the lessons that they teach her, you can apply it to life matters. Well, that means that Sam actually done that. She told the parents that Tori can come back to school. She's been let back in. First approach, as soon as she's walked through the barrier, so to speak, after being checked, because they still have security from the crazy fight that they've done, she was there, right in her face. I'm going to take you down, bitch. That's what I think she said. And then she walked off, and she was buzzing. So, I mean, it's crazy. Sam's really gunning for Tori now. Tori looks like she's in, I don't know, a weaker position that we've seen her before, just because of all this family stuff that's going on. It's kind of affecting her mentally. She might not be fully focused on the tournament when we get into it. But Kreese and Silver, they're trying to recruit new people to the gym, like I said, because there's new like aspects and points that can be scored. Johnny was trying to recruit a new female. It looked like he successfully done it, and she got absolutely dragged over into Cobra Kai because they're offering out free stuff, t-shirts and all these merchandises to get people in. Well, they went to the debate team well, not to the debate team, but Johnny turned up to Miguel to have a conversation while I was listening to a debate, and there was a girl there who went absolutely crazy and ripped a book in half and started shouting. He was like, that is the person I need to recruit. So very interesting. Hopefully we get a new female recruit onto Eagle Fang. Cobra Kai have obviously just got one, and then we've got Sam and Tori as well, so the female cast is going up. That's what we love to see, and if there's going to be more fighting and more action, it's so much better for us. So thanks for clicking on today's episode. Hopefully you guys like it. If you do, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into episode 7 of season 4 of Cobra Kai. straight in with Anthony when I was asking where he was last episode.
Spoiler alert, it's not even about a werewolf. You should try Animal Farm. Now that's a book that lives up to its name.
The guy who used to live next to our elementary school?
Mr. Landry with the chicken coops. I mean, it's kind of weird. We haven't really, you know, hung out since then.
It'd be nice to be friends like that again.
Interesting.
Strawberry Ghost, you feel pretty real today.
Yep. How many points do you think New Kid had on the rooster today? Probably 10 steals. Oh, and that's not even counting stealing his girl.
He's definitely going to his dad. He wants to learn karate now. I did pose a question like what happened to them. They was introduced into the story and they kind of played the backfield for like 4 episodes. But also I think the vibe and the camera work and I don't know, the colours around them are totally different to the main cast storyline.
Sensei's gonna be kicking our ass all week.
And you like that?
Yeah, I do. Oh, I forgot my water bottle in your car.
The keys are on my nightstand.
He's going to see him kissing, isn't there? It's going to affect him.
I think we should tell him tonight.
Yeah, okay.
What's his favorite restaurant?
He likes Applebee's.
I think this is yours.
Something in your room you need to explain.
There's this kid in school who's in Cobra Kai. You know, he's been giving me a hard time, messing around, name calling. It's no big deal.
Listen, I know what it feels like. I promise I'm not gonna let Cobra Kai hurt you. You're not a little kid anymore. Go on up, get changed.
Joining the gym.
Kick their asses.
Robbie's looking hench, man. He looks like he's packed on size. Look at his arms.
A very important lesson, don't we, Sensei Silver? Your opponent's weakness must be exploited. We all have one.
Sensei Kreese doesn't.
Of course he does. We all do. All right, prepare for combat. Care to make this interesting? 6-pack of brews to the winner.
I know you.
Your mom and I are hooking up.
You wouldn't have said those words.
You see, when 2 people attracted to each other... I get it, you guys are dating. We wanted to take you to a nice restaurant, break the news to you somewhere nice at Chili's or Marie Callender's. I'm fine. I think. As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Love it, Miguel. Well done, lad.
Happy. Piece of cake. Told you you'd be cool.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to be outside smashing his car up or something.
Oh, I just hope it sticks. Make sure we give him the room he needs to adjust.
Maybe he's thinking he can go over to Miyagi though, so he's not constantly around him.
By giving me these, you've dramatically increased my odds of being stabbed.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
You know, when Mr. Miyagi first showed me this place, I was like you. I didn't know what to make of it all. Definitely didn't appreciate it. Think of it like a video game. It might not be as exciting at level 1 when you're learning all the controls, but the more you play, the more skills you get, and before you know it, level 12. There are no distractions at Miyagi-Do. Just you, your heart, and your mind.
Clean his cars.
As you can see, I forgot to put the covers on when I left last night. Get ready for your first Miyagi-Do lesson. Today we call it soap on, crap off. And then you're gonna clean the cars while I help Mom down at the dealership.
Yo, I do like the way he's doing it in levels. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Because right now, this is shit. If I turned up to a club, yeah, it's true, they all go through it though. Everybody at Cobra Kai, Miyagi-Do, whatever you want to call it, they've gone through this process. They've all wax on, wax off, mate. Daniel loves that. But what I'm saying is, if you do, say like if you, I don't know, went to a club, yeah, your own karate club, and he come, I tell you what, mate, new guy, go outside, clean all our cars. You'd be like, sat this, mate, I'm not doing this karate gym. Let's go to a different dojo. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I like how he's saying, oh, level 1, level 2, this is level 1, get this out of the way, it's done and dusted. Once you've mastered this, the next step, and boom, boom, boom. Level 8, 9, you'd be doing it in the weapons in the back. You'd be smashing bricks. You'd be hitting planks of wood. You'd be doing flips and kicks and all that stuff. Just look at it slow and steady. I like it. If you can see a goal, that is where you go. It's like if you're trying to lose weight. If you want to lose 5 stone, for example, or whatever, you, instead of looking at the 5 stone, you'd be like, right, let's lose 1. Yes, I've lost 1. Now the next level. Level 2, let's lose 2. And small increments is better than 1 big goal. If you're trying to learn a language, you don't think go from not learning to fluent. You go from not learning to speak a little bit. I can go to the shop, I can go around the corner. Where do you live? What can I have for tea? Boom, boom, boom. Conversation and move up. So I like how I use a level reference. Yo, I want this new girl to absolutely dominate Tora just for the band.
You've seen her fight before. What's her weakness?
Her left.
Listen up, nerds. Today's gonna be a world of pain. All right, everyone fall in. We have a new member joining us today.
My pronouns are she, her.
The only pronouns we accept in this dojo are sensei and student.
They're nouns.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Imperative?
Get in line. In Eagle Fang Karate, we don't believe in fighting dirty. Cobra Kai doesn't follow the same rules, so we have to be ready for any dirty trick they throw at us.
Like when Chong Li threw dirt into Van Damme's eyes in Bloodsport.
Exactly.
Cynthia Rothrock is a beast.
Hell yes, she is.
I saw Last Dragon.
Shut the hell up, penis breath. Tournament's right around the corner. I can't afford you getting hurt. Besides, this is gonna get a little dangerous. All right, you be co-sensei with me today. Sound good? Overextending your kick. Try to... Not bad. Shit! I can't see your other senses. All right, not bad, penis breath. It's all right. You get him next time.
Going right in the nuts. I knew it, man. I knew it. Low blow.
Hey, McNuggets.
Feel like you're gonna vomit, just swallow it. They're wearing cups, right?
Another one for me. Double or nothing? Pain.
Whoa. Hey, are you okay?
Back to your corners.
Robbie doesn't have a weakness.
Everyone has a weakness.
Stop playing with him. Take him down.
Yes, Sensei. Hey, Kenny, I'm sorry.
I don't care who got the point then. Surely Robbie
What do we
did.
learn? Shouldn't care what other people think about you, right? Wrong. What your opponent is thinking is key. Don't let your opponent think whatever they want. Make them think what you want them to think. If they think you're weak, that's when you can surprise them with your strength.
Kreese don't look happy, does he? But I actually think that he's teaching pretty good lessons, me. I actually do. He's teaching valuable lessons. But Kreese is just all about strike hard, show no mercy, take him out. If it was him, he would have absolutely just KO'd Kenny, wouldn't he? And just left him flat on the mat. But I'm pretty sure Robbie got that kick. He got a point just a minute ago for kicking his arm, and then when he kicked his arm this time, he didn't get the point and lost because the guy swept in then and took him down. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't really understand that one. But again, I do think that Silver's teaching good knowledge, but I don't think Kreese is liking it. I think that when they get to the end of the All Valley tournament, they both might have a different approach for Robbie or for Torres. She's in the final, and then they might, go against each other and mess them up.
Good job today. Everyone ice up. We're back at it tomorrow.
Must be nice being teacher's favorite.
Yeah. Is he gonna tuck you in?
He actually did it. Huh.
No, he's paid someone to do it, I think.
Can I help you?
Yeah, almost done. I'm just finishing up with the white walls.
Dad, hey, you're back early.
Okay, what's going on here? Who is this?
I'm a task rabbit. I have requested to wash these 4 cars.
You paid someone to clean the cars?
No, I guess I just didn't want to do it.
Me neither. But my cat needs hernia surgery, so I got the side hustle.
Okay, could you just please leave?
You got to respect the side hustle, mate.
You know, if Mr. Miyagi was here, you know what he would say right now?
All you ever do is talk about Mr. Miyagi. Okay, I get it. He was a great man. Heard all the stories, and I'm getting sick of it.
So you don't want to learn how to defend yourself?
Okay, well, not if it means cleaning up bird shit.
Hey, language.
Go and join Eagle Fang. That was interesting, that. He makes you laugh sometimes, Anthony.
Yeah, maybe I should go.
What? No. I need you to have my back.
It's changed the dynamic of the relationship.
Where have you been? You have to tell me when you're going to be home late.
I'm sorry, I lost track of time.
You lost track of time.
I was just hanging out with Sam.
All right, see? He was just hanging out with his girlfriend. I get it.
We just want you to be safe, right?
Right, we want you to be safe.
You don't know what to do.
Protection. You let the girl decide that.
Just stop it. You said that nothing was gonna change. And now everything has changed. I'm over it.
Nah, Johnny's not done anything wrong there.
All right, LaRusso, let's see your moves. Bust out some of that Miyagi shit. Come on, LaPusso.
Lapusso, he makes you laugh at.
That's a technique that I hope none of us will ever need to use.
Everybody has these amazing memories of Mr. Miyagi. I never really knew the guy or learned any cool moves. It's just, I've always felt,
Out of the loop, he was holding you in his arms, and you know what you did? You
Kick on
in
him.
the face.
I did?
Yep. Yeah, Mr. Miyagi just laughed, and he said that you were going to be a handful. I don't want to pressure you into doing anything you don't want to do. I was just hoping that maybe you might want to learn a little bit more about what this all means. What? What is it?
Yeah, just don't worry about this Cobra Kai kid.
You sure?
Interesting.
Yeah, but, thanks, Dad.
All right.
That was interesting, that. 'Cause he did seem like he was interested in what he had to say, and then he just, like, bounced.
Jekyll and Hyde situation.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
What are you doing here?
Field trip.
I have history.
History's for nerds. Come on, play hood. I'll write you a doctor's note. Used to work for me all the time. Don't worry, I'll bring him back in one piece.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, not much.
So, I thought of something we can do. There's this fair down at Westwood Park. It's got all these rides, and better yet, fried Oreos. Kenny says here the pirate ship goes upside down. It's got hurt.
What do you want?
I've been thinking about everything that's been going on between us. I just want to talk. Maybe we could try starting over.
I got nothing to say to you, La Pusso.
Oh.
Oh.
Forgot you were so sensitive about that. La Pusso.
He's gained some confidence, though, hasn't he? Wow, he's absolutely bolted on them. They're well slow compared to him. Hey, striking first.
Marcus?
Fist through the shelf. Oh, kick through the shelf. I love that now.
Hey, what's going on in here?
Interesting. He was going to get him. He's closing his eyes as well. He wasn't even going to retaliate.
Look, if I'm acting a little weird, it's only because I don't have any experience with this. My dad left when I was in kindergarten. I barely remember him. My mom did everything she could. Married a rich prick thinking that would be a good idea. Couldn't figure out why this is all happening.
Go out and try to find him.
I don't even know what I'd say.
Maybe you could ask why he left.
I don't even know where I'd begin looking for him. I didn't have a male role model growing up until I met Crease, and you know how that went. And I didn't want to be like him. Took all that bullshit I felt from them, and I put it on Robbie's life. And I don't want to make that mistake again. Clearly, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, some things are gonna change. You and my mom being together feels kind of weird to say it out loud, but I don't know. There's also a lot of things that I want to stay the same.
And busting his ass.
Being my sensei.
Isn't it?
You asked for it.
Hey, the emotion, both their eyes was red then, mate. It looked like they was both well into it and getting, like, proper emotional. It was good shit.
It's the flying tornado. Wasn't sure if you're ready for it, because it's a pain in the ass to master, but you don't mind a little pain, do you?
I knew she was coming. I fucking knew she was coming, mate.
Does your dad know you're here?
I told
No.
him I should be learning both styles. That's what I'm gonna do.
Right, all I've got to say is, right, I really badly want Sam to win. Not because I dislike Tori. I just think that she's took my approach, learn both styles and go for it, mate. Take the defense, take the offense, fucking go for it. And I kind of feel her from last season. She was in the back, she backed in the corner, and now she wants to be the dominant alpha. I like it. She wants to go on the attack. She wants to counter them. She don't care if it's Cobra Kai or whoever it is. She don't want to back down. And I don't know, I've never really been a Sam champion. Like, Sam. But this season, I don't know, I've connected with her a little bit. I've enjoyed it. And I hope she does come here, master it, comes an absolute beast, and I want her to fight in the finals and win. That's what I want. I don't care if Miyagi don't win the tournament or Eagle Fang, to be honest. I would just like, I would like Sam to win her respective tournament.
We'll make sure the kid who did this does not get off lightly.
You can have a seat here. I've already spoken to the parents of the other offending students involved, and we're going to be suspending them and your son. Turns out this isn't the first time. Me and the others have apparently been cyberbullying Mr. Payne for some time.
Look at him. Just every parent as well. Like, all she needs is your dad to stare at you. You know you're in the shit, man.
Are those bomb we buy?
Old 33s. They've changed a bit since the war.
You know who those remind me of? Scoville. Remember the day we were on patrol? And he took upon himself to jump rank and take point. Wound up walking directly into a minefield. We should remember what happens to soldiers who don't follow their leader. The other day when we were teaching, you told the students that I have a weakness.
I said everyone has a weakness.
No, you specifically talked about me.
It's just a lesson for the class.
You're afraid to tell me. We both thought we were going to die. I wasn't afraid. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be back in that pit. I'm the one who got you out of that cage then, only to find you in another one that you created for yourself. But you need to fall back in line and follow my lead. And if you don't, watch where you step. It's all gonna blow up. You don't mind, do you?
I've got to disagree with Crease there. You specifically picked out me. No, he didn't. Let's go. Rewind the tape. he said everybody's got a weakness. Somebody said Sensei Kreese don't have a weakness. He said that yeah, he does. We all have a weakness. So he never specifically was saying you have one. So you are wrong there, Kreese. But it's interesting. He brought him in to be his friend, to help him go to the top. I think that he's teaching sensible, principles, and he's teaching them different ways. What's the point in bringing a second Sensei in if you're not going to respect their methods? Now, I also do have to counter that a little bit and say the only methods that we're seeing currently is Silver's and not Kreese's. So I do have to counter that. Although I think what he's doing is sensible, and I think he's saying we don't need to strike if we're not going to win a point. Let's harness all our anger and let's do it when it matters, when we get points on the board. Let's not retaliate because that's what they expect. We'll show we're the bigger people right now. He was saying that everybody's got a weakness. If you find it, you can address it. What he was saying is everybody wants people to care for them. That's what he said, didn't he, when Robbie had the fight with Kenny, and he was saying, again, you can exploit that. I think that the stuff that he was saying, he even gave Robbie good advice when he was fighting. He was saying, you've got anger, you need to get rid of it. And he went and he said to Johnny, didn't he, that, for all his life, he's been afraid that he'll be like him, but he's not going to be like him. He's going to be better than him. So I think that the advice that he's giving out is really good. It's just obviously a different approach from Kreese, and he doesn't like it. Kreese just wants it. He's set in stone, strike hard, strike first, and that's it. The way they retaliated was going after Hawk cutting his hair off, where Kreese probably wanted to go over, cut his hair off, knock him out, tattoo his face. Do you know what I mean? I string him up on a billboard or something. That is literally the lengths he would go to. So it's two different personalities, but I think two different good approaches. And we've seen with Sam, she wants to adapt both of them. She wants to integrate them both into her game so that she could be a much better fighter when she gets into the final tournament. Now, that's what it would have been with Kreese and Silver, but it seems like obviously they're not mixing right now. I don't really think Silver's done anything that bad. I could just see that obviously it's his teaching quite a lot compared to Kreese's, but there's no need to intimidate and stamp your authority. He's kind of tried to play the Daniel card that he did with Johnny in the last episode, where Daniel was like, mate, my way or the highway, it's got to be Miyagi-Do, it's not Eagle Fang, and he split. That's kind of what he's just said there. It's my way. I'm the captain. People need to know the places. You're a lieutenant. You got to watch it out there. These minefields. You can step anywhere. You can blow up at any time. You got to be, I'm the one looking after you. I'm the one that got you out the pit. I'm the one that got you out of the chaos in your life right now. And I'm the one that's going to be in charge of Cobra Kai. That's pretty much what he's just said. So it's interesting. And like I said, we're on episode 7. We've got 3 more. Can't wait to see how this one finishes up. Okay, so that is going to wrap up episode 7 of Cobra Kai Season 4. Hopefully you guys liked it. Really interesting, that altercation at the end there with both senseis. It looks like Cobra Kai is not plain sailing as well. We've had Eagle Fang already split away from Miyagi-Do. They're not working together no more. And now we've got these causing a rift between themselves as well, instigated by themselves. I know obviously Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do was instigated by Johnny and Daniel. And I think it was Daniel pretty much that instigated that one. But now it's happening in both gyms, both dojos. So again, very interesting. Anthony, I really enjoyed the storyline that they brought them back into it and played a factor of it. I know, I really enjoyed the episode when he was first introduced, and I was like, get in there, mate. I never expected this. And we kind of focusing on 2 characters, and all the main cast pretty much weren't even in the episode. And then we've seen Kenny here and there be involved in a couple of fight scenes inside the dojo, but not really with Anthony. And we haven't seen Anthony at all. Well, today he kind of come over to Daniel. He was saying that somebody's picking on him, X, Y, and Z, and he kind of wants to learn. He gave him the wax on, wax off treatment, tell him to clean the cars, and he didn't do it. He got someone else to do it. He's like, I can't be arsed with this shit. That's what he pretty much just said to him. I'm pretty sick of being told about Mr. Miyagi. Everyone loves him, and you consistently talk about him. Again, that is true. He's always talking about him, isn't it? He loves it. But then he made it look like obviously he was the one getting attacked by Kenny. And to be honest, in the fight at the very end there, LaRusso, he was doing the right thing. He went over, he asked Kenny to do a clean slate, didn't they? He was saying they started on the wrong foot. Maybe they could, put it behind them. He called him La Pussy. I don't know, what did he call him, La Pussy or something? It's funny anyway. I do think it's quite funny because it's his own mate that actually calls him that, and obviously it's caught on. Now obviously he called him that, so kind of Kenny instigated this one, but he chased him. It's absolutely so much faster. If you look at how LaRusso was running, it's like he's running treacle, mate. He was well slow, like rewind, and he absolutely blitzed forward. Lights went off, took everybody out. He was about to knock out LaRusso as well before the teacher come in. Head teacher's office, sat down, principal there, telling Daniel that he is going to suspend him, and it's not Kenny, it's going to be Anthony. He's the one that's instigating all this cyberbullying. It's been going on for the whole year, putting milk in his locker, you know, chased after him, picking on him, and all he did is give him the dad stare, and everybody knows what that is, mate. As soon as you get it, you know you're in some deep trouble. Miguel's finally found out, obviously, that Johnny and his mum are dating. At first, you know, he said he was cool with it, and then later on in the episode, kind of lashed out, crying a little bit, you know, moaning, saying everything's changed. Nothing's really changed, to be honest. What I see in that episode, now it changed. He was thinking that it changed because he was in a relationship, and he didn't. Johnny didn't want to give him all these tasks during the Eagle Fang. Well, that's, you know, to me, it's an absolute lie, because he is his prize fighter, and I don't know, as you're getting close towards the end of the to tournament days, you're going to limit the amount of risk that you're going to take for injury. Do you not think, you know, if the tournament's 2 weeks away, you're not going to put Miguel in all these places and scenarios where he could possibly get hurt and not go into it. So I just thought he was taking a precaution, nothing about special treatment, but obviously the Cobra Kai crew didn't see it like that, and you know, they made comments about him. He took him out of school, he sat down, he's speaking to him, he said, you know what, right, I didn't know my dad, you didn't know yours, you know, I don't really want anything bad to happen between us. He said that he wants him to carry on being his sensei, you know, and he'll get used to them dating, which is good. It's nice to hear. Obviously, I thought before he's been a little bit selfish, but now he's come back around. You know, he's in that in and out mode where he's just adjusting right now. And, you know, he's got some watermelons. He said it's time to learn this roundhouse kick. And then Sam's walked in. She wants to learn both of the karate dojo specialists, or whatever the ability is. She wants to go strike hard and strike first like Eagle Fang and defend like MIYAGI, so it's really good. And it's going to be interesting to see how Daniel reacts when he finds out that she's getting lessons over there, even though, like she said, she has told him before that she wants to learn both fighting, so he can't really be too short. So that is going to wrap up today's episode. Hopefully, guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.